Welcome to the General Data Protection Regulation GDPR online course. Lesson 3 explores how to minimize cyber risks by utilizing the case study Best Practices to Minimizing Cyber Risks in the Healthcare Sector and addresses the records of processing activities. The lesson objectives are understanding the best practices to minimize cyber risks in the healthcare sector, and learning how the records of processing activities work. This lesson will help you to learn about the measures to protect patient data from unauthorized access breaches and cyber attacks, learn how to respond to data breaches and security incidents effectively, and understand why cybersecurity is essential for complying with GDPR. Case study: Best practices to minimize cyber risks in the healthcare sector. Scenario: a large hospital network operates multiple medical facilities and electronically manages a vast amount of patient data. Recognizing the increasing cybersecurity threats faced by the healthcare sector, the hospital network has taken proactive measures to minimize cyber risks and protect patient information. The best practices the hospital can follow are: 1. Robust network security. The hospital network has implemented robust network security measures to protect against unauthorized access and data breaches. This includes using firewalls, intrusion detection systems, and intrusion prevention systems to monitor and control network traffic. 2. Employee awareness and training. The hospital network prioritizes employees' awareness and training programs to educate staff about the importance of cybersecurity and their role in protecting patient data. 3. Secure configuration and patch management. All systems and software within the hospital network are securely configured following industry best practices and vendor recommendations. 4. Data backup and disaster recovery. The hospital network maintains regular data backups and implements a comprehensive disaster recovery plan. Backups are stored securely offline or in separate locations to protect against data loss or ransomware attacks. 5. Encryption and data protection. Sensitive patient data, both in transit and at rest, is protected through encryption. The hospital network uses strong encryption algorithms to safeguard data transmitted over networks and encrypts data stored in databases and other storage systems. 6. Incident response and cybersecurity incident management. The hospital networks has a well-defined incident response plan in place to effectively respond to and manage cybersecurity incidents. The plan includes predefined roles and responsibilities, incident escalation procedures, and communication protocols. 7. Regulatory compliance. The hospital network ensures compliance with relevant data protection and privacy regulations. The General Data Protection Regulation in the European Union. Policies, procedures, and technical measures are aligned with these regulations to safeguard patient privacy and maintain regulatory compliance. 8. Ongoing monitoring and auditing. The hospital network implements continuous monitoring systems to detect and respond to potential cybersecurity threats in real time. This includes implementing security, information and event management solutions, log monitoring, and intrusion detection systems. Best practices. By adopting these best practices, the hospital network minimizes cyber risks, enhances patient data security, and strengthens the overall cybersecurity posture. These measures help maintain patient trust, ensure compliance with regulatory requirements, and protect critical healthcare information's confidentiality, integrity, and availability. Additional practices. Some additional basic security measures that stop criminals are installing cybersecurity software on every connected device and securing the network, updating the software regularly, strengthen the system access controls, restricting access to the most sensitive data and monitor who accesses it, conduct regular risk assessments, and ensuring that the business associates have strict security policies. Prevention and compliance. What is the record of processing activities? Among the obligations set out by the General Data Protection Regulation, there is one on maintaining records of processing activities. ROPA is an internal record that contains information on all personal data processing activities carried out by the company or organization. In Article 30, GDPR lays out provisions regarding the obligation of maintaining records, their content, their form, their obligation to make records available to the Data Protection Authority, and the exceptions to the obligation of maintaining a record. It is intended as an accountability measure for companies that employ more than 250 persons and is a first step down the road of compliance with data protection laws. As we will explain later, maintaining records of processing activities should not be taken merely as a burdensome obligation but should also be used as a helpful tool to ensure compliance. ROPA has some notable exceptions to this rule that appear when the processing is likely to result in a risk to the rights and freedom of data subjects, includes special categories of personal data, includes personal data relating to criminal convictions and offenses. Questionnaire. Please proceed to test your acquired knowledge with the following questionnaire. Thank you for participating in Module 7, Lesson 3.